Greetings, my name is Charles McCall, and I am the founder and the director of Mentoring Growing Leaders, which is a resource to help all of us as leaders rise to the next level so that we can do what we're called and commissioned to do during our lifetime on this earth, and that will actually go into the next generation. And so I've created a resource for you, and it's called Leadership 101. And Leadership 101 are 12 short lessons between 25 and 35 minutes long, and there are questions at the end of each lesson so that either you can think about it yourself and answer them yourself if you're watching the videos alone, or if you're in a small group or a classroom setting. The idea is to break into groups and to discuss it, to not just watch the video, but also to discuss it and decide how can we apply what this video is talking about. And so these are 12 lessons, they're in video format, and what will you learn? I want to share with you what will you and those that you're training and those that you're raising up in your school, your business, your church, or your organization, what will they learn? First of all, they're going to learn that that you were born with a unique destiny because you are a child of God and you're a descendant of Adam and Eve. Therefore, you were born to lead. And I will tell you, this is faith-based. And so if you're not a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ, that's fine. You can use this. There's nothing that is really overt that we're going to be cramming down your throat. But it is faith-based. And because we believe that because that you were born and created in the image of God, you have the capacity to lead at one level. Now in my Leadership 201, you're going to learn about 5 different levels of leadership. But you were born, every person, we believe that every person has the potential to lead at least at one level. So we're going to teach you about that. And secondly, we're going to share with you 5 excuses that most people make as to why they can't lead. When you challenge a volunteer or when you encourage a worker to rise to the next level of leadership, there's automatically some excuses that come into their mind that become barriers for them. So we're going to share that with you so that they can receive it or you can share it with them, those 5 excuses and why they're not really valid. I'm going to share with you 5 characteristics of a successful leader regardless of where you lead. If you're leading in a church, for example, and you change your job to a business or to an organization or to a school, these same 5 characteristics will equip you to lead in every kind of situation, whatever your job, whatever your work may be, that if you can develop these 5 characteristics, they will help you to lead in whatever situation you're put in. The next lesson, we're going to learn about the heart of a leader, because the heart of a leader is the foundation. You know what? I can help people with their skills, but I can't help them very much with their heart. That's something that the individual has to deal with. So we want to talk about the importance of having the right kind of heart. And we're going to do 2 lessons on vision. Vision, what is it? How to get it? And how to cast it, because vision is the foundation. Not everything rises and falls on leadership, as John Maxwell says, but vision is the foundation. If there is not a clear vision from the beginning, then it's going to be difficult to go forward. We're going to have 2 lessons on how to use your time wisely, because your time is your life. And if you're a leader, I just tell you, you will never rise to a higher level of leadership unless you learn how to use your time wisely. It's a very practical lesson. And so there's 2 lessons on how to use your time wisely. There's another lesson on developing skills with people, because if you're a leader, you will relate to people. And many leaders shoot themselves in the foot and they hurt their own leadership because they lack leadership skills. You can develop a mindset about people and people skills. And another lesson we're going to be teaching you is how to keep your passion alive. Because I'll tell you, if you're a leader, there's going to be pressure, there's going to be more responsibility falling on your shoulders, and there's going to be a tendency to lose your passion. And so we want to share with you, from my experience, from what my understanding, learning from others, is how to keep your passion alive. And we're going to give you also 5 reasons why people follow you. And finally, we're going to share with you 6 leadership styles. 6 leadership styles that you can use in different situations. Very helpful, very practical. If it's a brand new leader that you're trying to develop, or if you yourself want to rise to a new level, or you have staff or volunteers, you want to rise them to a new level, you can just make this a class, this mandatory class for everyone who wants to be part of your organization or part of your school. You can do it for special training. By the way, you can take these lessons and teach them yourselves. You don't have to watch the video from me. And so what you're going to receive to help you be able to do that is you will receive the video, and you have full rights to the video to use it however you want. And you're going to receive a PowerPoint slide presentation in PDF format and also in PowerPoint format that you can use, and you can show them. You'll actually, as you watch the videos, you'll see the PowerPoint is within the videos, but you can also use it if you want to teach this yourself, or you want to assign it to somebody else to teach, or you want to preach it, then you'll have that resource available. And if I do have any notes, my notes are in the notes section of that PowerPoint, and so you will see any of my personal notes that might have to be in there. And you're also going to receive an ebook, and the ebook is something I wrote many years ago. We've used it in the United States, we've used it in Cambodia, and it's being used all over the world, and it's called Discovering Your Spiritual Shape. And Discovering Your Spiritual Shape will help you and your leaders understand their spiritual gifts, their heart motivation, their abilities, personality, and experiences in life, which you will hear me say over and over in these videos is absolutely critical. It's critical for a person, a potential leader or volunteer, to understand their spiritual shape. And this ebook is actually a 10-week course that I developed and taught many, many years ago. Now let me say this, that Rick Warren also has a course and curriculum. I've never seen it. I've never set my eyes on it. And so I've just taken, from my experience and from my study on how a person would be able to develop their spiritual gifts, their heart motivation, their abilities, and their personality, and their experience in life. And so you'll receive the PowerPoint, you'll receive the video, and you will receive a relationship with me. We've got email to communicate with, we've got Facebook Messenger, we've got WhatsApp if you want. And so I will open myself up to communicate back and forth, and we'll open up a chat group so that we can help one another. And so these are some of the resources that you're going to receive if you purchase this training course. And so on the next screen, you're going to see some details on what you can do for the next step. And so thank you, and I'm really excited about the potential to see transformation brought to your church, your organization, your school, and your business.